Hello, I'm Gabby Jacobs from Macmillan, and in this video I'm going to share valuable information about the Occupational Certificate Bricklayer, a pathway for learners to become a qualified professional in the construction trade. This nationally recognized and ministerially funded qualification equips learners to lay bricks, stone and blocks in mortar to construct, repair and make alterations to walls, arches, piers and other structures. After completing this qualification, learners can progress to professional jobs like construction foreman, bricklayer trainer, carpenter, glazer, or building insulation specialist. The full name of the course is National Occupational Certificate Bricklayer, with the curriculum code 641-201-000. The level is NQF4. The course aims to prepare learners to operate as a bricklayer, laying bricks, stone and blocks to construct and repair structures. The Occupational Certificate Bricklayer consists of 361 credits. Since 1 credit equals 10 notional hours, this means that learners will dedicate approximately 3,610 notional hours over a period of 3 years to complete the course and qualify as a bricklayer. The entry requirements are that learners must have completed NQF Level 3. To offer this course, a college must meet specific requirements. A college must have access to an active building environment, all the necessary tools, equipment, and processes for bricklaying, blockwork, and masonry tasks, qualified facilitators with at least 5 years post-trade experience and the competence to facilitate, and compliance with SHIRK, which stands for Safety, Health, Environment, Risk, and Quality, as well as COIDA requirements, and must have accreditation with the Assessment Quality Partner, which is the National Artisan Moderating Board, known as NAM. The college must also ensure that learners have the required personal protective equipment, also referred to as PPE, and high-quality learning material. The occupational curricula combine 3 elements: theory, hands-on practice, and workplace experience. The knowledge modules focus on theory. The practical skills modules guide the hands-on practice, and the work experience modules tackle the real-world scenarios under supervision in the workplace. Take note now of the breakdown of what you will find in each part of the bricklayer curriculum. I will start with the knowledge modules, which account for 85 credits. These are theoretical learning components, which ensure that learners understand the principles, standards, and theoretical foundations required for bricklaying and related construction activities. The knowledge modules cover these topics: health, safety, quality, and legislation, environment, energy efficiency, and ethics, tools, equipment, materials, and workshop practice, drawings and applied sciences, industry contexts, communication theory, bricklaying, blockwork, and masonry theory, concrete work and paving theory, and transfer levels. Now let's talk about the practical skills modules, which account for 136 credits. The purpose of these modules is to develop competence in executing bricklaying tasks safely and accurately, using industry-standard methods and tools. The practical skills modules cover conducting preparatory activities and building substructures, laying bricks, stone, and blocks for superstructures and decorative structures, laying paving and other structures, conducting finishing operations, quality testing and assurance activities, and housekeeping and waste removal. Lastly, we look at the work experience modules, which account for 140 credits. These modules bridge the gap between classroom learning and real-world application, and they do this by giving learners practical experience in authentic real-world construction environments. These modules cover planning and preparation processes for bricklaying, constructing, repairing, and altering superstructures, substructures, and paving, and finishing operations and quality assurance. In total, the combined modules account for 361 credits. With 361 credits and a complex 3-year course, it is essential to have structured, trustworthy materials that expertly guide learners to master the necessary knowledge and skills, and which act as an important reference for learners to consult when they need. The TVET First course aligns perfectly with the curriculum for the Occupational Certificate Bricklayer. It supports both learners and facilitators across all three parts of the curriculum: knowledge modules, practical modules, and workplace experience modules. Let's look more closely at how TVET First supports learners, starting with the knowledge modules. The knowledge modules are organized into 2 learner guides. Learner Guide Book 1 covers knowledge modules KM01, KM02, and KM03. These modules are health, safety, quality and legislation, environment, energy efficiency and ethics, and tools, equipment, materials, and workshop practice. Learner Guide Book 2 covers knowledge modules KM04 to KM09, and these modules are drawings and applied sciences, industry contexts, communication theory, bricklaying, blockwork and masonry theory, concrete work and paving theory, and transfer levels. We have included several features in the knowledge modules to make learning and facilitating successful. All the knowledge modules are fully covered in the order of the curriculum, which makes the course easy to follow. The books present scenarios that get learners to link the curriculum to the world of work. The explanations are simple and clear to help learners master new information and concepts. We have included lots of photos and diagrams to illustrate the text. QR codes link to videos and suggested websites so that learners can explore skills and concepts online. And there are summaries for quick revision. To help learners to organize their work and to track their progress, there is a workbook available with space to capture answers for all the activities and assessments in the learner guides. Now, let's look at the practical skills modules. These are set out in the Practical Skills Guide, which contains all practical module activities, from using tools and equipment to laying bricks, stone, blocks and paving, and conducting finishing operations. The Practical Skills Guide has these important features. There are lots of skills-based tasks to prepare learners for challenges in the workplace. There are clear descriptions of procedures to guide learners, as well as tables presenting step-by-step instructions. And practical assessments give learners the opportunity to practice and to demonstrate their skills in a controlled environment. To support learners during the work experience modules, TVET First also has a workplace logbook. The logbook has templates for the learner, host company, and TVET college information. It has journal templates for learners to record work experience, tasks completed, and self-reflection. The logbook also includes statements of work experience with checklists of supporting evidence and space for signatures and feedback. Together, these resources prepare learners for phase assessments, as well as for the External Integrated Summative Assessment, or ISA, also called the trade test. TVET First has also paid special attention to facilitators, who are the pillar of delivering occupational qualifications. Let's look now at how TVET First supports facilitators. The facilitator's role is to guide learners through the theoretical and practical parts of the National Occupational Certificate Bricklayer. TVET First makes this easier with a comprehensive facilitator guide that contains a wealth of resources to save time and enhance your facilitating. This is what you will find in the TVET First Facilitator Guide. There are complete solutions to all activities and assessments in the Learner Guides and Practical Skills Guide. To reduce admin, there are templates for records of assessment and statements of results. There is a learning matrix, also known as Form 4, which links knowledge modules to practical skills modules and work experience modules for easy, integrated lesson planning. We include plenty of assessment guidance for practical tasks and workplace activities. TVET First is more than a set of books. It's a complete system that supports learners to succeed in their ISA and future careers, and helps facilitators to organize, facilitate, and assess effectively. This is your complete teaching and learning solution for the National Occupational Certificate Bricklayer. For best results, choose TVET First.